What if I told you your score could cost you $5,000 this year? And it's not even your fault. What if I told you that 1 in 5 people listening right now has a mistake on their credit report that's costing them money every single month? And here's the kicker. Most of them have no idea it's even there. I am Ron Siegel, certified liability advisor, helping families build wealth through strategic debt management. So here's what happened. Couple came in to me, been trying to refinance their home for 6 months. Every lender kept giving them the same story. Your credit score is just a bit too low. They were frustrated, ready to give up. I ran them through our Sora credit analysis. rsrlinks.com/Sora. rsrlinks.com/Sora. Takes you 30 seconds to fill out the form. Takes about 5 minutes for us to review it. And guess what we found? 3 accounts on their credit report that weren't even theirs. Collections from a medical bill that was supposed to be covered by insurance. A late payment from a credit card they'd closed years ago. Mistakes, plain and simple. Within 90 days of cleaning up those errors and making a few other adjustments, their scores jumped 112 points. They refinanced, dropped their rate, and now they're saving $430 a month. That's over $5,000 a year they get to keep in their household budget. Here's what most people miss. Your credit score isn't just some number floating out there. It directly impacts your household blended interest rate, which means it affects how much money actually stays in your pocket each month. Think about it. If you're carrying credit card debt at an average of 24%, a car loan at 8%, and you're trying to get a mortgage, every point on your credit score matters. Better score means better rates. Better rates mean more cash flow. More cash flow means you can actually build wealth instead of just treading water. Now, I'm seeing a pattern here. People focus on paying bills on time, which is smart. That's 35% of your score. But they ignore their credit utilization. That's the percentage of credit available they're using. If you've got a $10,000 limit and they're carrying a $7,000 balance, you're at 70% utilization. That's killing your score. The target, get under 30%. Even better if you can get under 10%. And here's a trick most people don't know. Pay down your balances before your statement closing date. We talk about this all the time. rsrccpayment.com. rsrccpayment.com. The balance that shows up on your statement is what gets reported to the credit bureaus. Another client who did exactly this. She had good payment history, but high utilization. We worked out a plan where she paid her credit card twice a month instead of once. Same total amount, just different timing. Her score went up 47 points in 60 days. No magic, just strategy. Now let's talk about the error issue, because this is huge. Studies show 1 in 5 credit reports contain mistakes. 1 in 5. I submit only 1 in 5 don't have mistakes, but I didn't do the study. Could be a payment marked late when it wasn't. Could be an account that's not yours. Could be a collection that was already settled, but nobody updated the report. The problem is these errors don't fix themselves, and you've got to challenge them. And this is where people get overwhelmed because they don't know the process. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, strategy beats rate always, but you can't even get to strategy conversation if your credit score has you starting from behind. Your credit score is the foundation. Get that right, and suddenly you've got options. So here's my question for you. When's the last time you actually looked at your credit report? Not just checked your score, but really examined what's on there. Head over to rsrlinks.com/Sora. That's SORA, and we'll run a soft analysis. Takes a few minutes, doesn't hurt your score, and you'll know exactly where you stand. Or if you're getting ready to buy a home and want to get your financial house in order, first, and you should, check out rsrlinks.com/keysteps. rsrlinks.com/keysteps. Here's what I know after 40 plus years of doing this. The families who take control of their credit are the families who build real wealth. It's not about being perfect, it's about being strategic. I am Ron Siegel, your certified liability advisor, helping families build wealth through strategic debt management. That is the Your Credit Matters segment, brought to you by rsrlinks.com/debt free. rsrlinks.com/debt free.